I'm going to show you how to install the VCM tuner on your 3.5 liter Honda. This is a 2007 Honda Odyssey, and the first thing we're going to do for the first time you install this is to take off this engine cover. This is not mandatory. If you want the best installation for longevity, I recommend using these provided Velcro strips. So we have the two Velcro strips here. We have the tuner plug that plugs into the harness, and the harness that is the female connector that will plug back into the factory ECT1 port. I recommend plugging your factory harness connector into this port that you take off from the sensor, and plug your tuner into the port parallel to the ECT1 port. So we're going to start by assembling the harness first. Hear a click. This is what we want it to look like before we install it. The next thing we want to do is take off this engine cover. There are two bolts here, right here. We're going to turn these this direction, and then I'm going to remove the cover. You can just set it on the car as such. So this connector right down here, that is the connector we're going to take off from that sensor. You can see the white portion down there below it, and that's what we're looking for. A lot of people have confused maybe this sensor that have emailed me online. That's not it. So we're going to start by pushing on the tab right here. Get your hand down here if we can see this. Push that, hear a click, pull up. And now you can see what it looks like there. We want to move that connector out of the way. Be careful of the wiring harness here. Yours might be a little bit different. It should be fairly similar. But that is the engine harness ECT1 connector, female. We're going to take our tuner harness here, and we want to face this connector this direction. And we'll just kind of fish it in here real easily, push it down to here, snap. There you go. Now you can see the tuner plug comes up in the general vicinity right here. We're going to actually secure this portion right here to this plug, this plastic plug here with Velcro, so that it's out of the way and that we can actually see it and adjust it with a small screwdriver if need be. We're going to plug the factory this engine harness, which is this, to this port right down here. So be careful with the harness here, kind of just take it easy, work its way around, slide it in, we hear a click, there we go. Now we're going to use the Velcro to secure the tuner harness to the engine here. We want to take this piece of Velcro ideally that has the strap here, kind of work this underneath here to where you can get to it. Sorry if this video is crude, but difficult to get some of these shots here. So we want to slide this portion next to this, and we want to secure this. So you just kind of pull this strap through to where the tuner plug sits below this connector here. And then we'll just, once we get it close here, we'll just wrap the Velcro back around until it's secure. So now it's fairly secure here. We could tighten that a little more if we wanted to. And then the next step is going to be taking this Velcro piece here. It's a little bit thicker, and keeping this away from the throttle body, your original harness here. So wrap that around once. You don't need it too tight, just enough to keep it from rubbing. And now it's secure. And then the only thing we need to do, you can either at this point reinstall your plug cover as such, or the engine cover, plug cover, and just go right on. Take our engine cover, line this back up to where the tabs here position. These should be able to push forward, turn clockwise. Engine cover should be secure. You can kind of pull on a little bit. It should stay on there. And there is our tuner port with the cover on it. It's at a nice little accessible location to get to here. There's the tuner without the cap. Some of you may choose to run it this way. This part is rated for the temperatures under the hood, so it's your call how you want to do that, but we provided a plug cover for some additional protection. If you have any questions, comments, let me know. What you want to do is, in terms of tuning this down the road, is you just want to take a small screwdriver and actually put the screwdriver in the white portion of the dial and go towards 50 or the 60 notch come summer. Come winter, you want to go back to the 40 notch, which is where it's sitting right now. And I had one person that thought that the outer part of this actually should have turned, and that's not how this works. There is a little confusion on that. So any questions or comments, leave them for me in this video, and thank you very much.